empty net, they score! Make believe!
You're watching Samuel B12.
All right. Ground ball. Vladdy over. They do it. The Blue Jays have won the division. The Blue Jays have won the division. Pop them if you got them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're watching Samuel B Experience.
Hi, I'm Kate Bernass, and you're watching the Samuel B12 Experience.
Hey, welcome in everybody, and there's only one way we got to start today, and that's by saying, go Canada, go. The Canadians winning over Cuba advance for the first time ever to the quarterfinals in the WBC. Huge win by Canada, winning their group. Way to go, Ernie Witt and crew. It was absolutely amazing. Good job, Canada. Absolutely huge. And the other thing that puts a smile on my face, sorry to our American friends, yikes, they had a big loss to Italy yesterday, which put a smile on my face. So, hey, way to go, Canada. Way to go, Italy. But way to go, Canada. What a great start to today. But now it's time for the Blue Jays and the Yankees. Gonna tee it off. Of course, a lot of big names are not here because they are at the WBC, but we're gonna get this one going. We're gonna go through the lineups in just a moment, but welcome in, Rick. I hope you feel better, buddy. Mega, what's going on? Lala, hello there. Gumdrop, welcome in. Hey there, Joe. Welcome in, Brendan. Good to see you. Jonathan, hello there. Welcome in to the show. It is party time. Hey, Dallas. Welcome in, Joshua. What's going on? Oh, no, your phone was hacked. Yikes. I hope you got it sorted out, Joshua. But welcome in. Channing Game, welcome in as well. Let's go, Blue Jays. Your pitchers today on the mound for the Yankees. It is going to be Cam Schlittler, the 25-year-old. He's going to be throwing heavy. And for the Blue Jays, it's going to be the one and only Eric Lauer, the 30-year-old on the mound for the Jays. Lauer versus Schlittler, going to get it going. The lineup for the Blue Jays today, Miles Straw going to kick it off, followed by Nathan Lucas. We got Jesus Sanchez, Eloy Jimenez going to be in here, so at least we got one Jimenez in here today. We got Valenzuela, Lentigua, Keys, Nimala, in McAdoo going to be getting the starting roles for the Blue Jays today. For the Yankees, it's going to be Grisham, Grichuk, Billinger, Stanton, Chisholm Jr., Cabrera, McMahon, Cabrera, and Sanchez. So a big lineup here for the Yankees, but that's just how it goes, right? The visiting team always has the young stars in. The home team always has the big guns in. So a big lineup for the Yankees, a interesting lineup for the Blue Jays, but I'm excited. Get to see Nimala, get to see McAdoo, my boys. So it's going to be a fun one here tonight. And of course, talking about Canada, talking about how the Canadians get it done. Owen Casey has been so incredible. And I'm pretty sure this is the same Owen Casey. We got a little rookie card here, a little rookie jersey relic. Owen Casey, there he is. Look at that. Look at that. What a pull that was from this year's Topps set. Very, very nice. Love it. Love it. So at first when I got this card, I'm like, who the heck is Owen Casey? Never heard of him, but boy, is he having himself a great tourney. Next Canada game, 3 p.m. on Saturday. Emil, what's up? We believe, go Canada. And Lala, thank you for that. I didn't realize it was going to be on Saturday, so we'll have to make it work. Benjamin, what's going on? Glad covering the Jays again on Tuesday. Glad I found time. Thank you. I am glad we got in here to do it. had dinner real early, so we are all set to roll. We are moments away. Again, not a big lineup for the Blue Jays here, but some fun players. I'm excited to see Jesus Sanchez, Eloy Jimenez, Arjan Nimla, and Charles McAdoo, the 4 players I'm excited to see how they could go. And, these guys obviously not going to be with the team, but they are fun to watch. Hey, Ronald, welcome in. Lala just finished supper. What did everybody have if you've eaten already? I had a burrito, a nice chicken burrito. Good way to end the workday and get set for a streaming night. And as always, we will be keeping our eye on the scores as they go, just above my head over here. Lots in action tonight. There's a couple more baseball games on. We got some hockey games on, some basketball games on. So we'll be checking in from all around the world of sports tonight as the Jays and the Yankees look to keep moving things forward here in some preseason action. The Blue Jays now 7-8, the Yankees 11-6, but it doesn't really matter. The standings don't matter. It all starts for real in just a little while. So cannot wait. At a rest, chicken salad. Nice. Had the chicken salad, some cheddar cheese. Nice. Chips and guac, but had 2 burgers for lunch. There you go. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. We are getting set. They're getting set. The fans still trickling in here at George M. Steinbrenner Stadium. And let's take a look at the weather. There's an 8-mile-an-hour wind blowing in from right field. It's 85 degrees today, a warm one, and a little cloudy. So it is warm but cloudy and a little bit of a breeze blowing in. The shadows also going to be a factor today. The shadows, not so much on the infield, but they are covering, striping that outfield. So lots of shadows for the outfielders to contend with those deep fly balls. Kevin, what's going on? Welcome in. Supper time and some baseball. Crispy chicken and fries. Benjamin, they really are. It's like they're made to go together. L, what's going on? Told you the Habs would win last night. That was a pretty safe bet, my friend. That was a pretty safe bet, but I'm glad they did. They're helping the Maple Leafs by winning. The Maple Leafs needed to get a little bit more help from some of the other teams. The Rangers did their job in winning, but we didn't get everything that we wanted to see. We were hoping, who was it now? It was the Blues. The Blues were supposed to win, but they lost in overtime. The Blues did pick up 1 point, though. That was a much needed point. We need the Blues, the Rangers to keep on winning. Well, the Maple Leafs keep on losing. Tomorrow night, talking about the Maple Leafs, tomorrow night, they take on the Anaheim Ducks that used to be mighty, but they are trying to be mighty once again. So the Ducks and the Maple Leafs, that's going to be tomorrow night as the Yankees are taking the field here as they're getting themselves ready to go. Vancouver needs to start winning. Vancouver's given up this year. No hope for Vancouver. Oilers Avs was epic last night. I tried to stay up to watch it. 4-3, the Oilers took the win. I saw McKinnon absolutely running over the Oilers goaltender, but that was Nurse's fault. But I didn't get a chance to watch the whole thing. Jays versus Yankees are back. I like how badly. Yeah, Benjamin, I hope they can do it again. Let's go. Toronto Walker, is the game on TV? Yes, we're watching on Sportsnet 360 today. Sportsnet 360 has the game. All the other channels, all the other Sportsnet channels, are going to have hockey and basketball and some other stuff. So it's mixed up Mother Goose on the Sportsnet networks tonight. But yeah, Sportsnet 360, we are watching it from. Nurse needed to nurse Ingram last night. He did. Another reason why they need to get rid of Nurse. You got it. All right, Toronto Walker. Nicely done. Yeah, it should be a fun one. The Jays and Yankees. Cam Schlittler, of course. Man, he can be an absolute solid pitcher. We're going to see what he can do. Obviously, we're not going to put too much stock into what happens here today, but it's going to be interesting. Oilers fans want to see Nathan get suspended. Yeah, and listen, Joshua, I get it, right? If it was Toronto, it would be the same thing. Leaf fans would be calling for McKinnon to be hung out to dry for the rest of the season. He should be suspended for life. But really, I think he would have bumped the goaltender regardless cutting through, but that little bump from Nurse did kind of change his trajectory a little bit more. And I think that bump from Nurse kind of takes away any further disciplinary action he should receive, in my opinion. I think he still would have hit him regardless, wouldn't have been as bad. All right. Adam Beck, the umpire behind home plate, getting himself set. Everybody's getting locked in. We're about ready for first pitch. Here, I'd say in New York, but it's not. Here in Florida, Schlittler is set. Straw is up. He's in the box. Here's the stretch for the first pitch of the day. 6:40 Eastern time. It's in there for a strike. Nice pitch to open up the game. We expect Schlittler to throw a whole lot of strikes. You see Bam, yeah, oh my goodness. At a baby boy, 83 points last night. He was a Toronto Raptor for what, a day? He was a Raptor for like a very short time. Then he goes and scores 83 points. Madness. He wouldn't hit him in the head. Yeah, he wouldn't have caught his head if it wasn't for Nurse. Do you think an NHL player can score 7+ goals in a game? Not in today's day and age. I do not. That would be an unbelievable feat. I don't think that's going to happen. Hey, Richard, what's going on? Coming in with the super chat. Take me out to the ball game. Thank you, Richard, so much. Hope you're having a great day. John Schneider wasn't a bad manager after all. That's true. He took them. He drove them, got them pretty far. That's right. Oh, this. Oh, you guys are funny. There it is. Another pitch. She's going to strike him out. So a couple of pitches. First strikeout by Schlittler on 4 pitches. That's going to bring Nathan Lucas up to the dish. Hey, Joe, no idea that was Canada's first quarterfinal. That's right. We witnessed some history. First ever quarterfinal at the WBC for Canada. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Yeah, Diamond, it was so good. So good to see. Had it on while I was working. Got a little excited. Had to mute my call. Swing and a miss. Lucas swings through it. Hey, Biggerfoot. There you go, Canada. It's only the quarterfinals, but for today, Canada is the king of baseball. For today. I love it. I love it. Schlittler getting set to deliver. Swing and a miss. 99 miles an hour. Wowzers. Wowzers. Throwing the heat right now. It's unbelievable. It's so hard to even describe how fast that is. That's right. Italy beat the U.S. last night. Way to go, Italy. Swing and a miss. That's back-to-back strikeouts for Cam Schlittler. Wow, here comes Jesus Sanchez going to step in now. He is just throwing bombs. Wow. Just unloading. Real solid pitching. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome in, Lewis. Welcome to the crazy. I mean, welcome to the fun. All right, here comes Jesus Sanchez swinging to foul this one off. Sanchez came over for that exchange for Lorpafito. Joey, I like Joey. He didn't get in a lot of games, but he had a couple big hits. Sanchez has the potential to be a big bat. Can he bring it around? I didn't think they played in Italy. What are these? Baguettes. Swing, and he's going to hit this one. Foul, going to go to 0-2. Sanchez trying to work through. There's a post compared between the Leafs. Oh, Joshua, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. You guys are cracking me up. They went to a little break on the app, which means there's a pitch in there for a strike 3 call. So 1, 2, 3, 3 strikeouts for Cam, the pitcher of the Yankees, who I'm just going to have to call Cam from now on. She's like the first female pop star there since Nelly Furtado. Yeah, Tate was at the All-Star game in Toronto. You guys are so funny. We're just going to call him Cam from now on. That's it. You guys have ruined it. Oh, man, so funny. Coming up here for the Yankees, Grisham, Grichuk, and Billinger, they're going to get it going. And hopefully, the Blue Jays will have the same success on the mound for Eric Lauer that Uncle Cam is having. It isn't all on the manager. The players are adults too. Are they though? We know, especially on our bench, the players like to have a whole lot of fun. They get a little crazy sometimes, these players. A lot crazy. But it's pretty much fun. So it's our 2-year anniversary today. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. That's awesome. What are we celebrating? What are we doing? Are we popping the corks? Having some cake? Cake. We got to talk about cake again? All right. They're coming back from commercial break. Let's get back on over and get set. Blue Jays in the field. Lauer coming up. No alcohol here. There you go. Might be the most underrated baseball player in history. Joe Carter getting a statue outside of Rogers Center. I think it's nice. I'd like them to put more statues. I have a thing for statues. I think they're so cool, and it's a great way of memorializing and celebrating a lot of the great players that come. There you go. That's right. I have to be careful about singing too much. Got to try and keep it down a little bit. Second head in the Yankee lineup. It used to be play for the Blue Jays. All right, Grisham going to step in here against Eric Lauer. Lauer rotating through 5 pitches if he can get all 5 to move well. Swing, and this one is popped up. First base side, foul territory. Catches made. 1 down. There we go. Quick turnaround. Good job. Pop them up. Get those quick outs. That's what it's all about. And that's true, Diamond. It'll bring more people down, more people to come and take a look, take some pictures. And, of course, the way social media is today, that's going to spread like crazy. As they said in Star Trek Discovery, cake is eternal. Here comes Grichuk. Waiting for the pitch from Lauer. Swing, and this is going to be driven back foul. So Eric Lauer, it's questionable if he's going to make the rotation or not. The Blue Jays actually have a good number of potential starting pitchers right now. Big Beef Stew, what's going on? I do. I forget what year I play, though. I can't remember if it's 25 or 24. It was the free one that PlayStation Plus members got. Or Sam can turn my wrench shield yellow. Hey, that would be pretty cool. I wish we had that kind of control. Count now 0-2. Lauer delivering. No. Oh, he's going to ring him up. That was so low, but he gets strike 3 called. There we go. 2 down. Good pitch. I thought this was way below the knees, but good framing, gets the strike called. That's going to bring up Bellinger for his first at-bat of the evening. Sam gets a statue in front of Rogers Place. People are like, who the heck is that guy? Swing and a miss. Where would I want my statue? Jason, thank you so much for hitting the follow. Scherzer going to pitch from the pen. We're waiting to see. He may get an opportunity in the rotation, but I think for the most part, yes, I'm expecting him to come out of the pen. Who are you most looking forward to seeing this year for the Jays? I want to see how Addison Barger and Ernie Clement come back after what they did last year. Barger looks bigger. Ernie's getting some great experience playing with a lot of big-time players over on Team USA. So I'm very curious what their year this year is going to look like after pretty good years last year. So if I was to get a statue, where would I want it to be? I don't know if I'd want it down at Rogers Center. I want it somewhere like somewhere cool. Like Exhibition Stadium would be fun. Where Exhibition Stadium used to be. Who do you want to see pitch? Oh, wait. Who do you think you want to see from the pitch side would be good. I don't know. Scotland recovering from a huge fire in this. Oh, wow. I'm glad they got it out. That's scary. This is going to be turned hit to second, picked up over to first, and Bellinger is down. And just like that, the Blue Jays very quickly retire the side. Good work. Both pitchers coming up, throwing well. Eloy Jimenez, Brendan Valenzuela, and Rafael Lantigua coming up here for the Blue Jays. You have a good buddy that lives in Glasgow? Theo Samigo, what's up? Favorite flavor of ice cream? Okay, that's a much easier one to answer. For me, I have two, of course. I can't make it that easy. I have to have two. Gold medal ribbon, which I love so much. It's a gold medal ribbon. It's like chocolate with a vanilla or white chocolate, depending on how they make it, and a caramel. And world-class chocolate and gold medal ribbon. Those are my two ice creams. If I could only choose one, it would be gold medal ribbon. Although honorable mention to pralines and cream. Pralines and cream is pretty good too. Who do you think could be the Blue Jays? Blue Jays pitches at this. You know, I think Trey Savage is going to come out and he's going to have a big year this year, a big breakout year. I think they're going to be very careful with him. Gosman is still going to be, you know, unbelievable. He's really, really going to be the arm to kind of guide this squad, I think. And then there's oh my goodness. Let's not forget Dylan Cease, of course, coming in. Good velocity, can be a little wild if he can keep his target in mind and hone in on his delivery. You know, Cease could have a big arm. Shane Bieber, you know, is still there. He could have a big arm. There's a lot of big potential for the Blue Jays pitching staff this year. A lot of potential. So that should be very interesting. Mint chocolate chip is pretty good. Hey, Jeffrey. Welcome in. Rum raisins. That's a good one too. Gelato is much better. Gelato is pretty good, Jeffrey. Gelato is pretty good. All right, let's bring this one back over. First pitch in here to Eloy Jimenez in their first strike. Cam Schlittler just throwing all kinds of strikes right now. Looking forward to seeing Guerrero can hit 40-plus home runs. Yeah, Toronto Walker would love to see him get the home runs back. Right, last year he was a little low. Swing and a tip, that's going to be strike two. Vladdy was a little low, but his on-base percentage wasn't bad. He got a lot of singles. As long as he's getting on base, you know, that makes me happy. But yeah, would love to see him get the long ball back. For sure. Eloy getting set. Pitch count coming all the way down. He delivers, and this is going to be poked right to first base, and a nice catch. Wow. I personally think that was a pitch count violation because it had got to 1 second. He had not lifted his foot. But hey, that's okay. Started with an explosion. Unbelievable. All right. Strawberry cake. Nice. Love the cake. Here comes Valenzuela taking the first pitch in there for yet another strike. In AA, AAA last year, he averaged 224. Brandon only played 113 games last year. We've seen him quite a lot, actually, here in the preseason. Swing and a miss, strike two. 15 pitches for Schlittler so far, and he is throwing lots. So he got 14 strikes on 15 pitches. Madness. Talk about control. I like this guy, Valenzuela. Yeah, he looks pretty good. Yeah, Joe, that's what we're assuming. Well, that's what we believe. This one down low. He finally misses the strike zone. Count goes to 1-2 now. Thank you for those subscribes, by the way. If you're just coming in, hitting that button, make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well. Hit that like button. A little early start here for the Jays and Yankees. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop-up down the right side. That's going to be out of play. Very long hit ball, but foul. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I like it's, what this is forcing me to do, because we're doing a lot of preseason games this year. It's going to force me to watch some of the Buffalo games and the New Hampshire games, because I like a lot of these kids that are in AA and AAA. That's going to be another foul off. The curve ball at 85 miles an hour dropped down, got him to swing at it, but just couldn't get it by him. Steve, what's going on? Welcome in. Every time you call the pitcher, I'm cracking up. I was trying to not say it, but I have to. Swing and a miss. Schlittler got him again. Another strikeout, number 4. 4 strikeouts through 5 batters. Like, come on. Here comes Lantigua. Oh boy, is this the Blue Jays AA lineup for the most part, right? Antigua played in AAA last year, 125 games with a 230 average. First pitch down in the dirt. 1-0, a 99 mile an hour sinker. Like, come on. That's just not even fair at this point. When you're getting that kind of movement at 99 miles an hour. Here's the 1-0 swing, and that's going to be pop foul. Goes to 1-1. Toronto, thank you for the gifts. Joshua, thank you for the gift as well. Welcome in, everybody. Some Blue Jays baseball. The Yankees, the Blue Jays spring training action going on. And again, if you're not paying attention, or maybe you were at work and missed it, in the World Baseball Championships, the WBC, Canada beating Cuba to move to the quarterfinals for the first time ever. So way to go, Canada. I was really shocked today by Italy beating the USA. Yeah, I was surprised too. That was definitely a massive, massive upset. Born a fan, welcome in. Good to see you. This is going to be popped foul again. Count goes to 2-2. 98 miles an hour now with the sinker. Taking a little off. Cam Schlittler, wow, he is just crushing it. You got a call for jury duty. Oh, no. Do you need me to write you a note? I'll write you a note if I have to. He'll be valuable on the bench working with the pitchers. Oh, so much, Joe. This one goes down low. Full count. Full count. 3-2. Setting it up. I'm still bitter about Bo. Really, Dallas? Listen. Hang on. I'll finish that thought in a second. 3-2, 2 outs. Cam delivers. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. My goodness. He is absolutely a monster right now. Cam Schlittler just throwing strikes like crazy. Crazy. So I will tell you, listen, I get it. Look, the whole Bo situation just sucks. Just sucks. To me, it's the same as a Mitch Marner situation. Here's a guy, had a good run in Toronto, was leading in hits and doubles, got hurt, tries to come back in the World Series, obviously was nowhere near 100%. And it's tough that he had to end his Blue Jay career that way. Bo obviously made the decision, right? He wasn't getting the money he wanted to get. He talked to a lot of teams. He was offered a lot of money. Good on the Mets for paying him that. We'll see how it works out. Bo is an elite hitter, 1,000%. He is an elite hitter. His fielding was suspect. Jimenez is going to be a better shortstop in terms of the field. Obviously, his hitting is going to be nowhere near Bo Bichette. So you take it for what it's worth. The Blue Jays obviously felt they had enough bats that they, even if they got somebody who could hit, 3/4 or less, half to 3/4 of what Bo did, they'll be okay as long as they get supreme fielding. So they're taking a risk on it. Bo got a payday. I don't think he's worth what he got paid, but good for him, right? Good for him. Hey, Brandon, how's it going? Imagine if Team Canada reaches the final. Oh my goodness, that would be wild. That would be wild. I think in my bracket, I had Canada winning their quarterfinal game just for kind of giggles, but we'll see. I see reports from Jay's insiders why they didn't offer Bo a contract because of his comments from 24. Interesting. Hey, hockey, what's going on? But Sam, no one will look as good in those pants. Well, Dallas, that I will take your word on. That I will take your word on. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Dallas is watching baseball for all the different reasons. But that's okay. That's okay. Here comes Giancarlo Stanton. Got the shirt unbuttoned here. Swing, and he's going to foul this one way back. Dallas, you must have heard your talk about how you like to watch baseball. He's got like 3 buttons undone there. Showing a little chest hair, Stanton is. He's in the hole 0-2. Getting things set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout there for Lauer. Eric Lauer is coming in. 2 strikeouts now. There we go. Yeah, Joe, it's kind of strange to go to the Mets, but you follow the money, right? Follow the money. Hey, Riley, thanks for hitting that follow. Riley's not following the money. Riley's following the crazy as well. Welcome in, Riley. So Lauer to Chisholm Jr. now. This one in their first strike. A little bit of a delayed call, but the umpire gave it the wink and the gun. Okay, maybe no wink, but he got the point. So 31 stolen bases last year for Chisholm Jr. Guys got wheels. Guy can run. Down low, going to go to 1-1. I have a feeling that if we got Gumdrop, Dallas, and Lala in a room together, it would be trouble. It would be trouble. Here's a pitch. Popped up. On the third base side, McAdoo running over. Got a beat on it. Oh, nice catch. Had to turn back last moment. And a big catch down. 2 outs, 2 outs, 2 outs. Good play. Trouble equals fun. True story. True story. Good catch by Charles McAdoo. Caballero coming up for the Yankees now. 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning. We got a pitcher's gem, a pitcher's duel going on. Now they let Gausman go 50 pitches the other day. How far will they let Eric Lauer go? This could be a fun one to watch. Here's the 1-0. Just misses. Going to go to 2-0. Back from the WBC. Yeah, a couple guys coming back a little bit early. Here's a pitch. Just misses on the outside. Goes to 3-0 here. Lauer keeping it away from Caballero. Love to see him attack. Just go at him. So in 2024, Bichette requested a trade. He stays for 2025 and then leaves, which is weird. So ball 4 pitches, going to walk him. Caballero going to go to first. Well, there goes Eric Lauer's perfect game. Everyone meet it out back. Let's see. I'll go over to hang with Gumdrop Law. Kevin. We'll have to see. It's Willie. Oh, you guys are cracking me up. I love it. I love it. Here's a pitch coming in as McMahon stepping up. Lauer misses that one. Another ball for Lauer. Ryan McMahon. 154 games between Colorado and New York last year. 2 down. Lauer checking the runner at first. Now he delivers. That one's going to miss outside. Another ball. All of a sudden, he can't hit the strike zone. So interesting. So Bichette requests a trade. They don't trade him. He stays for last year. They have a heck of a run. And then he decides to leave. So I get that, right? If you're management, I'm sure it's very frustrating. There's a swing and a miss. 91 mile an hour, 4-seam fastball. It's John Schneider. Oh my goodness. I love it. Best chat of all time. This one coming through. That's in there for a strike. Nice pitch there by Lauer. Can even it up at 2-2. 2-2. We got to change the password. Lauer going to the pickoff attempt at first base. No chance there. That was just a little bit of a stall tactic. Lauer up to 24 pitches now. Time is at just after 7 o'clock here on the East Coast. Waving the bat. McMahon is set. Lauer is set. He's going to kick. Delivers. Swing. That's going to be hit. Just foul. It's seasonal. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Let's go. 2-2. Come on, Eric Lauer. Let's get this one done. Wraps are on at 8 o'clock. Thank you for that subscribe. Renell, welcome in. Let's go Canada. Big win for Canada today. That was huge. Another foul ball. McMahon fighting here in this at bat. Real good job. Got a couple of hockey games starting soon, so we'll, of course, make sure we're monitoring all the scores going around and around. Here's the pitch. Going to be put into play. And they say just foul. Just foul. Very long at bat here. So I'm intrigued to see if Barger or Okamoto will play third base. I think Okamoto's going to play third. Barger they'll probably put in the outfield, my guess. But I'll be honest with you, I kind of like Barger at third base a lot. Swing and a miss. He finally strikes him out. What a pitch. Coming up for the Blue Jays, top of the third inning, Sean Keys, Nimala, and Charles McAdoo. Yeah, it's going to be good. And listen, I'm excited, Toronto. I'm excited for Barger this year. Barger, I mean, he's bulked up. I mean, he was big before, but he's bulked up. He looks really, really good. So I'm expecting a lot of power from him. My friend just added me to Facebook. I feel bad for her. She will just make me really mad at sports, Joshua. Isn't that what friends are for? Making us angry over sports. Everyone says I look like a young Harrison Ford. I say it, but that's funny. So I asked my very grown-up son if he liked John Schneider for his step papa. He looked at me and said, I hope you know you're very weird. That's really funny, Gumdrop. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. This is the only game that I'm interested in. All right, Diamond. Hey, Lucas, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. Having a good time. Barger in right, Lucas in left, Varsho in center. And then poor Davis Schneider kind of gets left out in the dark. Dropping F-bombs during the deadline. I don't blame you. Yeah, poor Davis Schneider then kind of gets left out. Unless Nathan Lucas isn't an everyday player. It's going to be interesting to see. There's a lot of maneuvering that they'll be able to do with that outfield. A lot of good players that can play. Bronze in the men's standing 10. And bronze for Brittany. Women's standing 10. Nice. Canada picking up a couple more medals. Rick, thank you for keeping us up to date with that. Yeah, right. Forgot about Schneider. What about all those losses at the lead? Lucas, it's good. It's good. Like, we want to keep them coming right now. Let them drop down in the standings. Hey, Sugar Lee, what's going on? All right, here comes the Blue Jays as Cam Schlittler back out on the mound, swinging at the first pitch as Keys. That's going to be popped out to left field, and that's going to be a quick out. Here comes Nimala. Call Mitch should be a canoe together because that's that's funny. The Phillies thought they were going to get Bo. The Blue Jays is sunny out tomorrow. You know what? I'm not sure who's out for the Blue Jays tomorrow. We'll take a little look in a little bit. Of course, they go back to the afternoon games. Namala taking that first pitch. 1 ball. Whew, he missed the strike zone. Hey, Brent, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, Cam Schlittler. Been so good. At least the Montreal Canadiens are doing way better. That they are, Lucas. That they are. Montreal and Edmonton going to be the two teams that Canada's going to have to rally behind. The Ottawa Senators might have something to say about that as they are battling for a playoff spot, trying to get in. Schlittler delivers again. This one low, doesn't get the call. Going to go to 2-1 now. 2-1 count. Good eye by Nimala. Pitcher for the Blue Jays tomorrow, Jose Barreros. For the Moon tomorrow. I like Barrios. He's had some struggles, though. This one inside misses. Going to go to 3-1 now. What does Willie think about the Schneider situation? I break out in hives every time someone mentions the Leafs. That's great. I like burritos, too. I had a burrito today. It was quite good. I've been secretly rooting for the Oilers all season right now. Nice. You're not alone in that one. You're not alone. Hey, David, how's it going? Swing and a miss. So Niemald's going to go down. Here comes McAdoo. McAdoo, I like. He's got a good presence about him. Very entertaining player. Schlittler up to 31 pitches now. He's been playing really good. Onyx, what's going on? Welcome in. So Schlittler getting set. 2 down here for Charles. First pitch. Going to swing this one over to short. That's going to be tossed over to first. All right. Stand up, sit down. The Yankees doing their thing. Coming up for New York, Cabrera, Ali Sanchez, and Trent Grisham as we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. This one is just moving right along. Wow. Schlittler, 32 pitches thrown, 25 of them strikes. Eric Lauer, 28 pitches, 18 of them strikes. Both pitchers playing very well early here to start this game. Jays playing tomorrow against Philly. I feel like they're playing the Phillies a lot. This has got to be, what, their 5th game against them? They've played a lot. Hey, David, what's going on? The Timberwolves won last night. There you go, David. Nice. So Brent, Vladdy is still over in the World Baseball Classic. He's doing his thing. Of course, we'll be checking in of a couple of the other scores. Canada with their big win earlier. Italy and Mexico going at it right now. That's going to be a big game. Definitely could have some implications to the standings, as Italy right now, they're in top spot 3-0 with their win over the U.S., which is so crazy to say. If Mexico beats Italy, we'll have a 3-way tie with 3 teams at 3-1. If Italy wins, they'll go to 4-0 and win that pool. So Italy and the U.S. will move on. We got Dominican Republic and Venezuela. Each team is 3-0. They are going to be playing a little bit later on tonight, and they're both going to move on. Anyways, it's really just determined which one is going to win their grouping. And of course, Japan and Korea from Pool C, both of them are moving on. Japan wins that pool 4-0. Korea was 2-2. There was a 3-way tie for 2-2, but they won the tiebreaker, so they move on. Thank goodness, because I had Korea going to the quarterfinals. I should actually look up. Let's see. Do I still have it here? Because I don't remember the matchups I had. I don't think it matters, but I'm curious to see if the teams I had playing each other were the right teams. All right, coming back in. Let's bring this one over. I'll have to. I don't know. Oh, there, nope, that's not it. Where's my pool? All right, I will find this. Here's Lauer delivering very quickly. Count going to go to 1-2. Eric Lauer doing a nice job. Like Lauer a lot. He is pitching very well today. He's showing that he deserves a spot on the roster. Not on the roster, in the starting rotation. That's going to be a foul off. There we go. MLB brackets. So I have, all right, I'll look in a second. Cabrera takes this one low. Count going to go to 2-2. Even it up. 2-2. So Korea is going to end up in the quarterfinal one. I guess I'll have to wait and see once all the games are done. Swing and hit over to short. Scooped up over to first in time. One down. Nice ground out. Nice ground out. All right, so let's see here. Korea and Dominican are both moving on, so I have them both moving on. Puerto Rico moves on, who I have, and the U.S. moves on. Canada. So I had Mexico moving on, so I need Mexico to win, and I had Venezuela as well. Okay, so right now I have all the teams moving on, except I need Mexico to win. I did not have Italy going on, so I need Mexico to win, and then I don't know what their tiebreak would be. That's going to be an interesting situation. Will it be Mexico or Italy? Moving on. All right, here's Sanchez, the number 9 hitter. He's 1-1, bottom of the third. This one is a good pitch in there for a strike. It's going to go to 1-2. 1-2. Can't put that out for the Raccoons. Oh, you're funny. Hey, Kareem, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I have a friend that gives extra LeBron James jersey with his name and number on the back. Nice. Very kind. Very kind. Here's the pitch. Swing, going to be chopped foul. You know what would be nice if they play for a trophy? Yeah, you know what, Toronto? That's a great idea. Great idea. Hey, Canuck, welcome in. Welcome in. That's right. March 27th. Not too far away. A couple of weeks. Want to get a Gosman jersey next? Raptors play later on tonight, 8 o'clock. This is going to be popped up on the right side. It's going to drop in. There's our first hit of the game as Sanchez going to pop it up to right field. And the Yankees got a runner on. Hey, Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. After Friday, the picture for the Blue Jays is going to be nice. Okay. Hope Mexico is out so Kirky comes back healthy. Silver lining, right? Silver lining. All right, stepping up now. We are going back to the top of the lineup for Grisham. Here's the pitch. That was very close. Call the ball. Grisham stepping in. He's 0 for 1. He fouled out in the first. He's only batting 143 in the spring, has 2 RBIs. Hey, Fred, good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, Joshua, I agree with you. I think Gosman's going to be that pitcher. Brent, I'm not sure offhand. Jonathan, I'm sure I will be. I'm not up to the weekend yet. We know Canada's going to play in the afternoon on Saturday, so I'd love to be able to do the Canada game followed by the hockey game. Swing and a miss, strike 2. But I will get around to checking out the weekend probably tomorrow. Tomorrow during lunch, I'll do a little scheduling. Of course, we got the Leafs and the Ducks tomorrow night. So if you want to come hang out so we can all be depressed together, Leafs and Ducks tomorrow. Sam pays me $1,000 a week. He's not paying you. That's right. Onyx gets the Sam Bucks. Oh, this is hit sharply down the right side. That's going to drop in. I think that's a fair ball. Going to take a funny bounce back towards the middle. Going to pick it up, throw it in. A run comes around third, and it's going to score. 1-0 Yankees. Sam never likes. Where did that go? Sam, please pay the mods handsomely. Onyx has to eat cat food. I do owe Onyx a lunch. Well, I don't owe him a lunch, but we do have to do a lunch. Senator likes to give the mods a day off. He's worried we'll get into trouble. That's true, Dallas. I feel safer keeping you all here together versus letting you roam on your own. Makes me nervous. I'm just here for the Blue Jays. Leafs suck right now. That they do, Dan. We're trying to get that #1 pick. It's all part of the strategy. Makes me pay him for this honor. Dan, you guys are cracking me up. Everyone here seems really kind. I'd love to meet. Absolutely, Korean. Best community around. Everybody is awesome. And Sandbox translates to about 30 cents a year. And don't forget tax, Onyx. Got to pay tax on that. Cap it is Diamond, I'm not sure. I thought somebody said 3 o'clock. There it is. Lala says 3 o'clock. This one is hit hard. That one's to the left side. That's going to be off the wall. A sharply hit ball. So all of a sudden, the Yankees score another. And we got a runner on second base. My goodness. It's all Canadian money. That's right. We form a union. Canadian Tire money. Excuse me. That's right. No more pennies. You can't pay with pennies anymore. So Yankees up 2-0 here. Couple of hits, score a couple of runs, and here comes Bellinger. We got a runner on second base. Eric Lauer, he's going to deliver that one right in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Lauer was pitching well in this inning, just really starting to get away from him. I don't think 162 games is too much. They should have shortened it to 140. Hey, you know what? I love that. I'm up for that. I think 140 is good. 162 is a lot. It is a lot. And I feel like they try to squeeze some of these series in. I know we all kind of like the interconference games, but I think you can shorten that out a little bit. You can shorten that down a little bit. We didn't get ice storms. We had a lot of significant rain last night, a lot of thunder. It rained a little bit during the day, but not nearly as much as they said it would. Here's the pitch by Lauer. He goes around. 1-2, 1-2. Someone told me the Yankees own Jays. I looked at him and I said the Yankees lose. That's so funny. Man, that series in the playoffs was so wild last year. Absolutely crazy. The down low, the low down. It's all the same. Tomato, tomato. Bellinger now count 2-2. Lauer checks the runner at second, delivers. It's going to be hit up the middle, scooped up over to first in time. 2 down, 2 down. That's going to bring the DH Stanton back up. You're in trouble if you don't give us a raise. Okay, fine. An extra penny for all. An extra penny for all. All right, Brent, sounds good. So here comes Stanton again, still has his shirt unbuttoned. He's leaning back. Here's the pitch. He struck out earlier. Man, he crushed this one. This is gonzo. Stanton delivers a 2-run smash as he goes off the scoreboard. It looked like a huge 2-run shot. Eric Lauer having a not so good inning. The Yankees 4 runs on 4 hits. Wow. He just crushed that one. Crushed it. This one goes up, it drops right back down over the plate, and bada boom, bada bing. Just hammers it. With a crack of the bat, that one sails out. Why, thank you, Gumdrop. What a shot. Sam with AA Onyx and me can handle it. There you go. Well, that was a monster blast. A huge blast. We got our first challenge. Yankees challenging this pitch. It is a ball, so the call is overturned. Call was called a strike. It is a ball. Just looked up list injury period about 5 that won't be playing. Yeah, there's a lot right now, Lucas. Swing, and this one is going to be hit by Chisholm Jr. over to first, and there's the third out. The Yankees put a 4 spot on the board. Not exactly how we wanted the inning to go, but it's going to be 4-0. Coming up for the Blue Jays in the top of the 4th inning, Miles Straw, Nathan Lucas, and Jesus Sanchez. Hopefully they can get something going on. Only 2 games in the National Hockey League today, both of them starting in about 4 or 5 minutes time. Well, it'll actually be a little longer than that. Canadians and Senators, Capitals and Flyers. And that Senators Canadians game is going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one for sure. So let's see if there's any other score updates. Let me pop this up. Top of the 2nd, no score. Mexico. Come on, Mexico and Italy. Going toe to toe. Lauer shouldn't be a starter. He's good for the bullpen. Yeah, I mean, he started this game playing really, really well. Stanton couldn't do that in the postseason. No, he certainly couldn't. JT, yes, Canada did win. A big win for Canada as they move on to the quarterfinals for the first time ever. Going to be huge. I don't know how to cheer for the Sens or Habs. I want at least one of them to make it. Yeah, it's a tough one. It is a tough one. Not really for me, but the Senators are 5 points back. 5 points back of a wild card position. Montreal jumping back up into that 3rd spot. The Red Wings dropping down to the wild card. So the Red Wings at 79 points. The Bruins at 78 points. Columbus is knocking at the door with 76. Ottawa's back 73. Ottawa needs to go on a tear right now. A big time tear. So they need to keep moving up. None of the games today are really going to impact the Maple Leafs. We need the Winnipeg Jets, the Blues, the Rangers to win a couple games. Toronto sitting in 26th place. They need to get to 28th or lower. Right now, the St. Louis Blues and the Rangers, both of them are 5 points back from the Maple Leafs. The Jets are 3 points back. So the draft pick chase is on for that one. All right, Schlittler back on the mound. Nathan Lucas, he's up. 1 out here as I guess Straw got out already as we were looking at the scores. Here's the pitch in there for a strike again, 99 miles an hour. My gosh, he's throwing hard. Super hard. What if the Leafs decided to start playing hockey? Oh my gosh, Toronto. It would be horrible. They could win out the rest of the season, and I don't think they would still catch it. Dan swinging a bat, trying to get some hits. I was surprised to see Austin Wells playing for DR. Hey, Billy, welcome in. This is going to be hit. That's going to drop in. There's a base hit for the Blue Jays with 1 out. Nathan Lucas is going to get aboard. Schlittler gives up his first hit of the game. Leafs know nothing about hockey. That's right. I have a feeling the Sabres are going to have a good run. Hey, Norman, how's it going? Welcome in. How many Blue Jays fans are there? 8? Maybe 9. Maybe 9, Norman. Maybe 9. Here's a pitch. This is going to be chop foul. Norman, you cracked me up. 8.5. Kevin found a half a fan somewhere. Half a fan. Gumdrop. Schlittler, got to pronounce that L in there. Schlittler puts it in. Sanchez going to foul that one off. Count goes to 0-2. Jay's trying to get to him, trying to chase him out of this one. Sanchez struck out in the first. He's only hitting .207 in the spring, has 3 RBIs, no home runs. Not that we expected him to be a monster bat, but when they traded Lauer from him, they knew there was a lot of potential. Maybe he likes the Blue Jays. I can't tell if Norman comes to watch and have some fun or if he's trying to troll us. He always has the funny comments. This is going to be fouled back again. Good battle here. Sanchez versus Schlittler. Some good pitches. Manager said they're going to keep him around 45 pitches or so. So that's pretty much where he's at now. So I'm guessing they'll probably let him finish this inning, depending on how quick he can do. Here's the 0-2 down low. Going to go to 1-2 now. Again, welcome in. As you are coming in, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, it's over here, hit that subscribe. And last but not least, share us out, hit that share button, drop our link on your social media feeds. We would appreciate it. I think Eli is better than Sanchez. He's had some big plays. This is going to be fouled off on the left side. Staying alive, 98.7 miles an hour. He's still throwing hard, a lot of velocity. I originally came to troll, but you're all so much fun. It says a lot, but we converted the troll. I think, Kevin, I remember when you first came in. This is going to be hit hard. Hang on. This is going to go to the wall. It's off the wall. They can't come up with the catch. Running to pick it up in right field. Throwing this one in. And we got a double. Standing up a double. The run does come in to score. So it's 4-1. Lucas comes in. So Sanchez, there we go. Stand-up double, scores a run on the RBI. I think, Kevin, I remember when you coming in, your troll comments were funny. They weren't mean. They weren't nasty or inappropriate. They were just funny. And I think we just started going back and forth with everybody having some fun. I always look forward to Sanchez. I didn't even want to convert. It just happened. And I think you even made a comment during one of the streams. Hey, Ursus, welcome in. This one in there, 4 strike, catches aside as Jimenez due up now. I think you even made a comment when you came in, like one of your first times. You're like, I really came in to troll, but you guys are having too much fun. Here's a pitch down low. 1-1 now. So he's up to 45 pitches. This is right around where we figured they would be before they pulled him out. Scoring position, that's right. Here's the pitch, going to be chopped. A one-hopper picking up over to first. Just in time they get him, but it does move the runner over to third base. So Schlittler is coming out of this ball game. He got his 46 pitches, and there's the sign. Good news for the Blue Jays. Schlittler is going to be taken out of this game as Valenzuela is set to come up next, and we're going to get a little break due to a pitching change. I'm still here to troll. I said Sam to be governor. I would be a terrible governor. No politics for me. No politics for me. Every province in Canada. Yeah, it's pretty wild. It is pretty wild. All right, so here comes Castro. Castro is going to step in. Curvin Castro for the Yankees, 6 feet, 185 pounds, 27 years of age. This spring training, he's only appeared in 4 games, did pick up a save, 3 strikeouts, and 5.2 innings pitched. So Castro going to face Valenzuela. I like your background. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. So let's see if the Jays can get themselves back in this game. And this is why score doesn't really matter in preseason, right? Because if this was a regular season game, there's no way Schlittler gets pulled out in the 4th inning with how he's pitching today with a 4-1 lead. No chance. So that's the difference between preseason and regular season. Trying to right, Kevin? Exactly. All right. The truth. Now we do have a couple cards, couple Yankee cards. Oops, why did that one get in here? A couple baseball cards we want to give away. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Maybe we'll do that today. Maybe we'll save it for the regular season. I haven't decided yet. Have to go through my stack. I might have a couple others to give away as well. So maybe we'll add it to the pile. So Castro stepping in now. Let's see how he pitches. First pitch in their first strike. That was a nice one. Valenzuela swinging through that. He did strike out his first at bat. Regular Coke. The original, the classic. Just a little bit left in the bottle. This one is going to be in there for a ball. 1-1 is the count. Show me the money. Oh, what a good movie that was. Hey, Blue Jays fan, what's up? Go Jays go. 50th season. We got this. This is going to be popped up. Right field. It's drifting back. That's going to be caught at the track. Good job. That's going to be it. They get out of it. Blue Jays get 1. 4-1 is the score. So we're going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Remember New Coke? Oh, yeah, Jeffrey didn't like it. Cherry Coke was I love Cherry Coke, Kevin. I love it. Well, you missed Sam dancing. It's quite good. Dan, I saved those for the after hours streams. That's save it for the after hours. Brett Burns turned 41. What? Brett Burns turned 41? I didn't think he was 41. My goodness, and he's still going. His mentor must be Jaromir Jagr. See, I'm almost to stop. That's right, Kevin. That was the special birthday stream, birthday celebration stream. You never know what could happen after 10 o'clock. Coke is good. Yeah, I shouldn't be drinking it. But it's just so tasty. It's just so tasty. We're going to go back to the water now. Going to crack open the water. All right. I am very thirsty tonight. It is very, very warm in here. All right. Well, welcoming everybody. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out for some preseason baseball. Let me show you. We're starting to put together a little package here for a baseball card giveaway. Of course, we're going to go with the Aaron Judge on the insert, little shiny Aaron Judge card. We got a little Aaron Judge base card as well. We're going to have part of that giveaway And we're going to throw a rookie card in there. Kyle Teal on the rookie card. We're going to put that in there as well. So we're starting to put together some cards for a nice little package to give away. Hey, Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey, Samuel. Kramer says, bro, Coke Zero tastes good. I haven't had Coke Zero for a while. We got to save something for the 10 p.m. party. That's right. Don't reuse that bottle. Recycle it. Always, always recycle. All right, coming back from commercial break. Let's go. Jose Caballero stepping up. He's going to swing at the first pitch he sees. Foul that one back. Eric Lauer returns to the mound. He's thrown 55 pitches. So I'm actually surprised they brought him back here tonight. I thought he'd be done. That's right, Kevin. I haven't been tanning yet. Don't have the summer bod all set. So Caballero coming in. He walked earlier today. Going to foul this one back. Count goes to 1-2. Me neither. Hey, Carrie, what's going on? I am not swinging another foul off. Carrie, do you have good seats? Did you get good seats for the opener? You don't think it tastes good anymore, Joshua? I quite enjoy it. I shouldn't. I wish I didn't. Orange bronzer. My goodness. This one comes inside. You're killing me. I don't know if I would go with the orange. Maybe a, yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. maybe for a milestone. This is going to be hit sharply to third. Charles McAdoo picking it up. Quick arm over to first. In time. One down. Maybe when we hit like 100K or something crazy, we'll do that. We'll put on the bronzer. Sun-kissed. So maybe at some major milestone we'll do something funky like that. 200s. Nice. I bet you did. Are you sitting more towards the outfield or closer to home plate? More of a Pepsi Sprite nowadays. Nice. Yeah, I like a nice glass of Sprite every once in a while. Sprite, throw a couple ice cubes in there. Oh, Gumdrop, you're going as well in the 100. Nice. And everybody's going to the game but me. There it is. That's right. We'll frost the tips up a little bit. You know, like original NSYNC, Backstreet Boys type of days. Oh, that would be funny. All right, we are getting a pitching change. If you're wondering what on earth is taking so long for Sam to call the next pitch, Chase Lee is going to come in and replace Eric Lauer. So we got a pitching change here in the bottom of the fourth inning. One out. McMahon is coming up. Hey, Jonathan, what's going on? Welcome in. What? Tim Hortons got fountain pop? I didn't know that. I knew they had bottles, but they got fountain pop now? Wow. Halfway between third home. Nice. So I used to sit a million years ago. Same thing, kind of closer to third base, down in the 100 level. Love those seats. They were great. When you get 125,000 subscribers, yeah. So it's only 100, not 125. At 100, you get that plaque. Unless they changed it. I don't think so. Yeah, I would do something crazy for that. I would do something funky. Hey, Dan. Frosted Tip sounds like a cereal brand. Although, could you imagine if when I show up for work the next day and everyone's like, what did you do? I'm like, no video calls for me till this wears off. That would be pretty funny. Well, we'll think of something good. Good seats down there, sat towards third base. Second row. Nice, Jonathan. Sounds like exactly, Prep. Sounds like the teen years. All right, here we go. Lee in to pitch against McMahon. Ryan McMahon, not Vince. McMahon is set. Here's a pitch. Just misses. Chase Lee in 32 games last year with Detroit had a 4.10 ERA. This is going to be chipped right back up to the mound. Lee going to grab it, underhanding it over to first. 2 down, 2 down. Dyed my hair blonde, it comes out orange. I've never dyed my hair ever. Never, ever, ever. I was more like a rock kid when I was a teenager, so I had like the long flowing hair, like long-ish. It wasn't crazy long, but it was long-ish. Always the jeans with the rock t-shirts. I had like the Guns N' Roses shirts, the Bon Jovi, the Zeppelin, all the concert tees. All that good stuff. Catching for the Jays today is Valenzuela. He's behind home plate. 2 outs, 0-1 count here to Cabrera. Getting highlights for the summer. Nice. You either didn't bleach long enough or need to rebleach to tone it. There you go. You should dye it blue if they win the World Series for a month. That would be wild. I would have to get that approved from my day job. That would be, a month is a long time. That would be pretty crazy. I dyed my hair and now I'm bald. So what Dan is saying, don't dye your hair. Yeah, it was pretty long, Kevin. It was pretty wild. If you want to guys have a chuckle, if you want to laugh, hang on, let me find this link for you. Swing, this one going to be put into play up to second base to first in time, and that's going to do it in perfect timing. The inning is over. Let me find this link for you. You want to have a laugh. I'd say it embarrassing myself, but I put it on social media, so nothing I can do about that. All right, so when I was a teenager, I played in a band, and we were on a TV show called Jono-Vision on the CBC. If you want to have yourself a little bit of a chuckle, here's the link. It's commercial break. Open that in a new window. Go give it a watch, and then come back in. But there it is. That's my band. We performed on Jono-Vision on the CBC. Now, don't mind the quality because I had to digitize it off a VHS tape. VHS was long before DVD or any digital content. So the quality isn't great, but you get the idea. Kirky is in live action right now. That's right. Mexico is en route. Mexico playing. Habs scored already. The game just started. 1-0, a minute and a half in, 2 minutes in. Wow. Montreal jumping all over it. Jono-Vision. That's right. Good old Jono-Vision. He was a nice guy. He keeps no, really, Prep. That's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, so that's my embarrassing moment from back in the day. We had a good time. We had a really good time. Jono-Vision was wild. I was actually supposed to be on another episode of Jono-Vision playing basketball, playing 101 with Tracy Murray back in the day. And that ended up getting canceled because the schedule didn't work out. But yeah, it was pretty funny. It was pretty cool. It was a good experience. No, the audio should be there. Audio should be there. That's weird. Okay, Onyx is like, yeah, the audio works. Sounds like new technology for your 1970s TV. New RCA now with Jono-Vision. No, Jonathan Torrens was the host, so that's where it came from. There we come, back it in, and the Blue Jays Keys with a hit on Castro up the middle, and he's going to be thrown out. Wow. They come back from commercial like legit right as the pitch is being thrown. That's so fun. Plus, you got to meet J-Rock before a bit too. It was pretty wild. Sure, Lucas. Yeah, I mean, I have it on over my shoulder, but why not? Here comes Niemela, his second at bat. Struck out his first time up. First pitch in their first strike. Castro. Nice throw. We had a Betamax. Beta was better. Beta was better. But VHS, I think, kind of dominated. This one hit sharply. That's going to get through. Nice base hit by Niemela with a big pop of the bat. So with one down, we got one on. That's not Niemela. That's key. I'm so confused. Did this other board freeze? What happened? Okay, so that's keys. Niemela is up now. I don't know what just happened. That was very weird. Niemela swinging at the first pitch. He's going to hit this down the right side. That's going to be foul. It was okay, Lala. It was okay. Slafkovsky scored the goal. Nice. He had to rent tapes to watch movies. That's right. We go to Blockbuster or Jumbo Video or Video Flex. You'd argue with your friends over what you wanted to watch. Then you go to the shop and get some snacks. Thanks, Rick. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time. We had a really good time. And I'll tell you, we played all around Toronto. We played the Opera House several times, El Macombo, Gasworks, all the big clubs. That's going to be popped up. Shallow center field, that's going to drop in. So Keys, some heads up base running, going to go to third. So with one out now, runners on the corners. Used to play drums too. Oh, way back. We played at Kingswood at Canada's Wonderland. That was pretty wild. So yeah, we had a ton of fun playing all over the place. Recorded some tracks in the studio. We got played on Q107. And then of course everybody graduated high school and we had a decision to make, right? Do we want to keep playing music or go to university? And almost everybody decided to go to university, which I think was the right choice. Drums are your favorite instrument. Drums are so much fun. Drums are so much fun. I will encourage anybody, if you have friends, if you have a crew that you can play music with, it's some of the best times of our life. Maddox, thank you so much for hitting that follow. McAdoo coming up now. He's 0 for 1. Dan, I was a drummer. I was the drummer. Kingswood at Canada's Wonderland. Carrie, Kingswood was the best. Here's a long throw. Stolen base. Niemela with the stolen base. Good run, good run. What happened? I got old, Kevin. I got old. Yeah, we had a great, it was such a good time. Something light like the bongos. That's right. I pulled out my old, I don't even remember what console it was. Was it N64 with Donkey Konga where you got the bongos? That's right. The drummer. Too old, Jonathan. Too old. Let's just say I'm older than Brent Burns. I gotta watch it again. Favorite drummer? Oh, Carrie, that's a tough question. I mean, Neil Peart was phenomenal. He was good. not 88. Peart was great. And I don't know the guy's name, but the drummer for Dave Matthews Band, and I can't remember his name for the life of me. He's incredible. But back in the day, I was a big Matt Sorum drummer. He was the drummer for Guns N' Roses after Swing and a Miss. McAdoo goes down after Stadler. So I was a big Matt Sorum drummer fan back in the day. Prep, can I plead the fifth on that one? It's 1776. Yeah. I was never a huge Tommy Lee fan, to be honest. This is going to be hit hard, and that's going to sail. That's going to be caught. Jace can't put any more runs on the board. We're going to the bottom of the fifth inning, folks. Ali Sanchez, Trent Grisham, and Randall Grichuk coming up here for the Yankees. The drummer looks like he could be one of your sons. That's me. That is me. Alex Van Halen. I love Van Halen was so good. I saw Van Halen with each of their singers. Carter Buford, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. He's incredible. I'm a little mad at Dave right now, but I've seen them several times, and he is. I mean, the whole band is incredible live, but yeah, Carter was wild. He's so good, super talented. And there's a lot of very talented drummers out there now. Used to make fun. That's right, Rick. I remembered. Oh, but yeah, music was amazing. I was kind of hoping that, things would have gone a little quicker than it did, but it's so hard. I mean, remember when I was playing music, there was no YouTube, there was no social media, there was no nothing, right? You couldn't post a video and have it go viral and everybody figure out who you are. Back then, it was you called around bar to bar to bar to say, hey, we'd love to come and play. We'd love to come and play. Here's a cassette tape. You'd mail out cassette tapes. You'd go and drop off cassette tapes. Even before Napster and LimeWire, way before that. And you would hope you'd get hooked up with a company that did Battle of the Bands and that they would take you along. And we did that. We played several Battle of the Bands. We did whatever we could, and it takes a long time. And we were lucky enough. We had somebody who called us and said, hey, we're making a compilation CD. Do you want in? And we're like, heck yeah. And that got distributed to all the radio stations, and then Q107 picked it up and played our track, and it kind of starts to snowball, but it's hard. It's a lot of work. All right, back from commercial break. Alcala on the mound now for the Blue Jay. Georgie Alcala. Drummer for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Chad Smith. Chad Smith is very, very good. Very good. Dallas says, I wanted to create a whole band like that. Just couldn't get the buy-in. Dallas is killing me tonight. So funny. We're seeing a whole different side of Dallas tonight. Chris Farley, John Candy, and John Blue. Oh, I know. Joshua, for sure. For sure. 2-1 count here on Sanchez. He's 1 for 1 today, the number 9 hitter. They got right. This pitch gonna just miss. Count goes to 3-1 now. Oh, the internet has changed so very much. World's Post pants. Dallas. This is gonna be popped up. Gonna call the bed. Oh my goodness, Dan. Oh, it's not 10 o'clock yet. Oh man. Bottom of the 5th inning, 3-2 is the count. Alcala delivers. This is going to be hit hard. On the run, that's going to be caught. Nicely done. Lantigua running backwards over the shoulder, going to haul that one in. Hey, Jesse, yes, indeed. Congrats to Team Canada going to the quarterfinals. What a good game that was, Jesse. Hope you're doing well, having a good winter. Jesse, are you going to the home opener? I don't know. I may have asked you that before. I can't remember. Oh, you guys are so funny. That's right. Save that for the 10 o'clock stream. Save it for the after party. You guys are going to get me in so much trouble one of these days. You guys are such bad influences. The drumsticks. Oh dear. What did I walk into? You're going March 28th. Okay, nice. That's going to be hit. Foul off the mesh. Going to roll out in the outfield. Someone has to go pick that one up. Count now 2-1 on Grisham. That's Lala. I told you, you Dallas and Gumdrop, you guys are trouble, but absolutely hysterical. That's a conference call I just want to listen in on and blush. Watching your Italy game now. Good luck. Here's the 3-1 inside. He's going to walk him. So Grisham going to make it on down the line. 2-0 Italy over Mexico. Italy's going to break my bracket. I had Mexico going on. Italy has something else they want to say about that. Oh, baby's in the corner. Prep. My goodness. I called in a chanting trouble and boil. Oh boy. All right, a little conversation on the mound right now as the Blue Jays are having some trouble. Grichuk, he's coming in 1 for 2 today with a double, a strikeout. He did get an RBI. Yankees are up 4-1. We're all so old. I've seen 1,000 drummers doing Radar Love, Sam. So many. We used to do Sunshine of Your Love. Made our own kind of remix of that. So much fun. Till 10 p.m. Maybe that's a good thing. Here's the pitch. This one is going to be popped foul. Count goes to 1-1. It is true. It is true. I tell you, the more and more with this weather and the way it changes in the rain, my bones are aching. Here's a pitch coming in up high. 2-1 now. Alcala just really struggling to get it down, get some good strikes going on. I'd like to see one preseason of the Jays in Toronto. Yeah. Here's a swing. 2-2 now. 2-2. Come on, Alcala. He's starting to figure it out now. Figured it out. 7:39 puck drops suck. Those 10 o'clock games, the 10 and 10:30 games suck. Oh, man. It's tough to stay up for some of these sports. Alcala set to deliver. Here's a pitch up high. You know what they should do is start the game, pause the game, and then start it again at 4 a.m. because that's usually when I wake up. Next. So going to step off the mound here, Alcala. Come on. Working slow. Full count here to Grichuk. He's getting set. Must feel very warm there. Swing and a miss. Got him. Throw down a second for the tag. Missed. Almost a throw him out, tag him out. But they got the strikeout. They got the strikeout. Runner does advance. But they got the strikeout. 2 down now. 2 down. What does it say? It is 81 degrees. So it's still warm there. A lot of the players unbuttoning the top couple buttons of their jersey. Not all of them. Some of them. So Alcala now with 2 down faces Billinger. He's 0 for 2 today, and this pitch is going to miss. Oh, some ice cream. You'd totally go for an ice cream sandwich. I haven't had an ice cream sandwich in a long time. I stayed up till like 11 p.m. last night because of the Oilers game. Today was rough. Jay's last preseason game was always in Montreal. Was it really? I'm not sure. I'd have to double check that. Here's the 1-1 swing and the hit foul, just foul. Count going to go to 1-2. Ryan Leonard's who I like Ryan Leonard a lot, Lucas. He's a good young talent. Good young talent. Yeah, Kevin, it was funny when I was thinking about doing the doubleheader, and I'm like, okay, so it starts at 10 o'clock Eastern time. So 10, 11, 12, it'll end at 1. Usually when I do those games, by the time I turn everything over and clean up and make my way to bed, it's going to be close to 2. This one, did he go around? He did not. Count goes to 2-2. And I'm like, I didn't really sleep the night before, and I'm like, I can't stay up till 2 o'clock. I was just too tired. Hey, Andrew. I'm okay with them continuing to lose. I don't mind. Gets us closer to that draft pick. Swing, this one going to be hit towards short. McAdoo comes over, picking it up to first. Just in time. They get out of it. Way to go, Blue Jays. The 5th inning has finally come to an end. We're going to the top of 6. The top of 6. Nathan Lucas, Jesus Sanchez, and Eloy Jimenez. All coming up. Vladdy got a walk-off of Montreal to win the game. Vladdy's so good. I hope he has a big year. Something outrageous you think Sam would do for a Klondike bar. Oh my goodness, Prep. I'm gonna loop Prep in. I think Prep's got to go with Dallas, Lala, and Gumdrop. Guys are all gonna get me in trouble. Not the Mighty Ducks, Maple Leafs. Yeah, let's sell his kids for a Klondike bar. Oh my goodness. I don't know about a Klondike. Maybe a Mickey bar though. Ice cream is just so yummy. It's not my fault. Hey, remember that one stream last summer when we made when the ice cream truck came around? A lot of you may have missed it, especially those that are new to the channel. It was absolutely hysterical. With the ice cream truck was coming, and now the ice cream truck comes by a lot, but usually we never get out there in time. And so we heard the bells going, and they're like, ice cream, and everyone was like a stampede out of the house. And I'm streaming, and I'm like, guys, get me a small cone. And of course, the ice cream truck comes, and it was like the biggest cone ever. And it was the hottest day. So by the time they run it in the house, it's already dripping down. And I'm like trying to call the game and like eat the ice. It was just a disaster. We ended up getting a bowl and putting it in the bowl and had to eat it out of the bowl. But it was a mess. So we've started a list. Things not to eat while live streaming. Ice cream, twist cone, number 1. Number 2, I think we had burrito. That was also a mess. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We appreciate it. All right, coming back from commercial break. Had a triple sundae. Oh, delicious. Delicious. No way, I got it right here. It's not going anywhere. An offshoot. That's funny. Was what we yelled. Wait a minute, was what we yelled at the ice cream truck. This one comes across. So we got a whole bunch of substitution. Sam's laundry is a full-time job. There's a lot of laundry. But aren't you're supposed to wear it like forwards, backwards, inside out, forwards and backwards, and then put it in the laundry? Isn't that how it goes? So Peyton Henry replaces Ali Sanchez. Jonathan Ornelas replaces Jose Cabrero. Jorbit Vivas replaces Chaz Chisholm Jr. Duke Ellis replaces Randall Greichek. So a lot of substitutions. And Carlos Lagrange coming in for Castro. And Lucas has a 3-1 count on him. Here's the pitch. And Lucas is going to walk. This pitcher is massive. Lagrange, he looks like a giant. He is 6'7", 248 pounds. Wow, he throws upwards of 100 miles an hour average fastball. 6'7", 248 pounds. He is a monster. Swing from the rafters. So he goes with the sweeper at 86 miles an hour, dropping it in for a strike. Good changing of velocity. And Pralines, gold medal ribbon. Gold medal is the best. Banana split, so good. Oh, I don't know if I've ever had a banana split, to be honest with you. Yeah, teen burgers all the way. Teen burgers all the way. Joshua, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. And for sharing us out. Here's the 1-1. Grange delivers, swing and a miss. 93 miles an hour. Moving that velocity all over the place. Up and down and down and up. Don't have a BMW. Add maple syrup. I've never added maple syrup. So Sanchez getting himself set. Count is 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He's going to strike out. Love maple syrup on the banana split. So coming up is Jimenez now. Leo Jimenez going to step right up. LaGrange is going to get set to deliver. He's staring him down right now, that big 6'8" frame. He's going to throw this one in. Hit hard over to third, picked up to second for 1, rotate to first for 2, and that's it for the Blue Jays. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th for Stanton, Vivas, and Arenlis. So a quick turnaround. Yankees make short work of the Blue Jays there. Don't ruin the day. Don't ruin the day, Steve. I love it. Good teen burger. Teen burgers were on sale. I saw the other day they're like on for $5 or something like that. That's a good deal. Good deal. Dairy Queen has a limited edition mint chocolate dipped cone for St. Patty's Day. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. I haven't had Dairy Queen in a while, and man, I love their dipped cones. When I used to work at Fairview Mall way back in the day, we used to go to the Dairy Queen all the time because we get an employee discount. We get a dipped cone for like 75 cents or something crazy. Maybe it was like $1.25. Whatever it was cheap, and we ate way too many of them. $4.99 teen burgers have problems with everything ending in 99 because there are no pennies anymore. You just pay $5. That's right. That's right. It's all just a mental game at that point. You can't say $5 because people won't buy it. But if you say $4.99, aha, they will buy it. No, not the Fairview Mall in St. Catharines. Fairview Mall in North York, Toronto. North York, Toronto. Where was it? Shepherd and Leslie. Oh, Fairview Mall. Boy, has it changed from what it used to be. It has changed a lot. Union insulator. Worked at some power. Oh, nice. Oh, here comes trouble. My goodness. JDA, what's going on? Welcome in. Still go to the Lego store. At Fairview Mall, you go to the Lego store? I haven't been there in forever. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I like a good Lego store. I was at Vaughan Mills recently, and the Lego store, I don't know if they're going out of business or what. Excuse me, but they had everything pulled off the shelves. There was not much inventory there. Used to hang out there. Yeah, Fairview is awesome. The theaters, we used to go upstairs to the movie theaters, so good. Here's the pitch that's going to be popped up. Hit deep to right field, to the wall. See ya later. Stanton goes yard again. Another home run for the big man. Solo home run for Stanton. He homers off Estrada as Estrada came in to pitch. The Blue Jays making some defensive changes as well. Clase comes in for Straw. We got Pinago in for Sanchez. Boffrin in for Jimenez. And Plachart in for Valenzuela. And can we ask general managers to get players with names that are a little easier to pronounce? Asking for a friend. Third home run this spring from Stanton. 3 home runs in 2 days. This is going to be popped up, going back, and a nice catch there. First out. 5-1 Yankees. They're starting to get the offense flowing. Jeez. Nice. Good old sub sandwich. Love a good sub sandwich. The Fairview Theaters, they were awesome. Saw way too many movies there. I saw the end of it, Cole. Saw the end of it. That was awesome. Oh, this is going to be hit hard again. It's going to be short, though. Sliding, going to make the catch. Oh, hang on a second here. They're saying it's not a catch? So the slide was made. No, this is... Can't see. His body is blocking the glove. So he drops the ball in the transfer, and he is out. So 2 down now. I'll convince him after I get my deck installed and chill my pool in the hot weather. We're going back to the old ages. All right, let's set this one up. Here comes McMahon. Estrada delivers in there. And again, the umpire is going down to third base here. Says he did not go around. Going to be 1-1. Thank you for doing the recycling. Estrada getting set. Onyx needs 2 Klondike bars. Stat. This is going to be popped up. Ottawa just tied the game at 1-1 in the second period. Nice. Ottawa evening it up. I have Cineplex membership, paid $124 for a year. You get a free movie ticket a month plus discounts. That's not a bad deal. I haven't been to a movie in a long time. I can't even remember what the last movie I went to was. Here comes Estrada, set to deliver the 1-2. Just a little high, going to be 2-2 now. Evening this up to McMahon. Stan is still powerful. He is a career 400 home runs. That's a lot of home runs. It was Titanic. No, definitely saw something since Titanic. Although I did just watch that the other day. This is going to be a pitch. Down low, goes to the backstop. Full count now, 3-2. You know, one of my boys asked to watch Titanic. And at first, I'm like, yeah, that's no problem. You can watch it. And then he never got around to watching it. And one day it was on, and I happened to watch it. And I forgot about the scene with Jack and Rose. Hang on, this one coming in. He's going to walk him. Couldn't get that one up. With Jack and Rose in the car. And I'm like, maybe not appropriate. Sam was singing duet with Celine. That's right. Celine and I auditioned for Deadpool together. But they decided to take her and kick me out of the group. A little bit of nudity. Not appropriate. This one gonna miss just outside. Last movie I went to was Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny. Not the last one, the one before that. Oh, with the alien head. I forget what it's called. Titanic. Nova Scotia ties. That's right. So there's a strike. 1-1. The count now on to Corona. Estrada to Corona. 2 outs on the board. Crystal Skull. Thank you, Dallas. Save it for when he's 25. Although I did tell my older one that he should watch American Pie. I think he's old enough now. So good. Kingdom of Crystal Skull, the worst of the films. Yeah, I didn't mind the Dial of Destiny. It wasn't great, but it was okay. Oh, I hear the goal horn going. Ottawa up 2-1 now. 5-1 here. Yankees over the Blue Jays. Count is 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. Jays trying to get over this one. Yeah, Dallas. Last Crusade with Sean Connery was one of my favorites by far. This is going to be hit on the ground to short. Over to second for the force. And there we go. That one is donezo. Jays get out of it. We're going to the top of the 7th inning for Planchart, Lantigua, and Sean Keys as the Yankees add one more to their lead. 5-1. Stanton. Giancola. Yankees, just so good. Just so powerful. All right, let me take a look around the horn. Mexico is losing. Italy is up 3-0 now over Mexico. Dominican Republic up 2-0 over Venezuela. I don't think that really is surprising anybody much. Taking a look at the hockey games, the Capitals are still up 1-0 over the Flyers. That's at intermission. And with a minute left in the first period, the Ottawa Senators are now up 2-1 over Montreal. Slavkovsky, the lone goal for the Habs on the power play, is 24th of the year. Batherson and Stützle, the goal scorers for the Ottawa Senators. Stützle, his 31st of the year. This kid is good. He can absolutely play. Raps game just started getting underway. Don't like that AI. It makes people look, Harrison Ford look younger. I don't mind it. I mean, we've seen some shocking uses of it. Of course, Princess Leia in Star Wars, when at the end of Rogue One, when they made her look really little. I mean, I thought that was cool. I don't mind it as long as it's not overused, but it can be very, very effective. Tallis and Kirky playing. Let's see, how is Kirky doing today? Let's pull up the game day. Kirk. 2 at-bats, 1 hit for Kirk. He's averaging 308, which is pretty darn good. Like Kirky a lot. Yeah, I'm excited to see it, Joshua. I'm excited to see it. I will get there at some point. Yeah, it might be out on home release by the time I get there to go see it. Yeah, a lot of actors are worried about AI, and I can understand that. I can understand that for sure. We see what people are doing just with the tools on social media. So I would definitely be worried about it, but. All right, LaGrange back on the mound. Here's a plan chart. This one is going to be called a strike. I thought that was low. 101 miles an hour. 101. Count go to 2-1 here. Giovanni Planchart. In A+ ball, he played 56 games as a 193 average. This one in on the hands. He's going to sky it. Running over. Catcher's got a beat. Going to make the catch. There we go. 1 down. They will still have Tom Cruise jump from a helicopter on a pogo stick, right? And I heard there's another Mission Impossible coming. We just watched Dead Reckoning, and I thought I saw somewhere online there's a new Mission Impossible coming out. I also heard they're doing Demolition Man 2, which is exciting. And Sylvester Stallone just announced, unless it was AI, this is going to be fouled back. Sylvester Stallone just announced they're doing a Rambo prequel. The Rambo series, of course, so good, but they're doing a Rambo prequel, which is wild. Here's the pitch to Antigua. Takes the one outside. Gonna go to 1-1. Heat 2, Jonathan, like Heat as in Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock Heat? Adrian, I love you. This pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch. 1-2. With the Heat. Yeah, Matthew Lillard is so funny, though. He is absolutely hysterical. Jeff, welcome in. They, not all of them. They did have a number of them to start the game. At this point, everybody's been substituted. Everybody's been substituted. Not that one. I got excited. I like that movie, The Heat, with Melissa McCarthy and Sandra Bullock. It's pretty funny. Yes, the He-Man movie looks great. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Welcome into those that are joining the conversation and listening along. This is going to be popped up. Foul. Count's going to stay at 2-2. The Robert De Niro Heat. Maria, thank you so much for coming in. Hope you're doing very well. Yeah, Lala, I will see that at some point. Here's the 2-2. Swing and going to poke this one over to third. Scooped up. A little toss over to first in time. And Lantigua is retired. 20 pitches now for LaGrange. Here comes Keys. The number 7 hitter for the Blue Jays. He's 1 for 2 this evening. Already done filming. Wow. I like Matthew Lillard when he was villain more than him in comedy. Wait, Scream 8. Oh, you're going to wait for Scream 8. Are they doing another one? Oh, thanks, Jonathan. Tell Jerome I say thank you very much. I appreciate that. This pitch comes, swing and a miss. Big rip there. Big rip by Keys. Keys getting himself set. Lala, I saw your comment. You said, love the curve. And I don't know why, but I read it as the craft. This picked up, thrown over, and that's going to do it. Yankees get out of it. Going to the bottom of the 7th inning for Ornelas. Gabrielson and Henry all coming up for the Yankees as Keys grounds out to end the inning. Bottom of the 7th, here we come. I was about to say, yeah, I love The Craft. Craft was a good movie. So the Yankees doing a little recognition here at the 7th inning stretch. So always nice to do some recognition. So the Yankees going to do that now. Craft was, yeah, it was good. Nev Campbell confirms Scream 8. Interesting. All right. What are they trying to challenge the Fast and Furious franchise? I thought I saw somewhere that they announced they're doing another one as well, which I don't get. I haven't seen the last one. Peaky Blinders movie is coming out. There's so many old movies that are being redone and coming back out or picking up and continuing. I don't mind it, but it makes you wonder, like, is originality gone? Wizard of Oz is 87 years old. Wow. In Dallas, have you seen the clips from the Wizard of Oz? Was it Wizard of Oz at the Sphere? Man, it looked absolutely wild. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate it. So is Courtney Cox. She's got to be getting up there. Courtney Cox did a TV series that I loved. It was so funny. What the heck was it called? what was it called? It was really, really, really funny. And then, oh, this is driving me nuts now. Say the same about music. Yeah, that is true. No, it wasn't Friends. After Friends, long after Friends, it was her and the neighbor from Shrinking. I don't know her name, but the neighbor from Shrinking was in it. What was it called? Cougar Town. Cougar Town. Absolutely hysterical. I love that show. It was only a couple of seasons, but it was very, very, very funny. If you want to laugh, I don't even know what it's streaming on these days, but that was a fun show. We enjoyed that. She's funny. It was Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer, John Voight, Ashley. Wow, that is one heck of a cast. Yes, love Cougar too. Yeah, Lala, it was the best. It was so good, so funny. And Ace Ventura, yeah. Talk about going back. Hey, Orange, how's it going? Looking forward to baseball. I am very much looking forward to baseball kicking off for real in just a couple of weeks. I hope you're doing well, Orange. Girl in the Window. It's a parody. My wife and I watched it, not realizing it's a parody. Thought it was dumb. It was actually funny. Oh, I'm sure I have. I mean, forever ago. Thank you for hitting that subscribe, Orange. Welcome to the community. Can't believe she's already in her 60s. Hey, B Disney, welcome in. All right, here we go. Back from commercial break. Estrada coming in a pitch. Going to pitch to the number 9 hitter. Now, Henry. So they're going to go over to Cam Schlittler. Cam Schlittler had a great outing today. He was awesome. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? Friends will always be your favorite TV series. You know, man, I have such a hard time picking just one. There were so many good TV series, but for me, I think Married with Children will go down as my favorite of all time. Now, there's no way that show could ever be done today, but oh my goodness, it was absolutely wild. Cheers was pretty good too. Cheers is definitely up there as well, Jeffrey. Cheers, Married with Children, loved it. Loved it. All right, the count is 1-2. Here's a pitch going to be popped up. Going deep to the wall, and that's going to be another home run for New York. In New York. Driving them. All right, they're in Florida. It's not really New York, but holy smokes. Peyton Henry, a solo home run, and it's 6-1. The Yankees now 6 runs on 6 hits. Watch Friends, but I can watch The Office over and over. Your Friends was okay. Jonathan, I'm not going to lie. I could not stand Fraser. I was not a fan of it. Who's the Boss was so good. Yes, loved Who's the Boss. So here's another shot. That one is going to drop in. Doesn't go all the way to the wall. Jays have to pick it up. Going to throw this one in. So that's going to be a stand-up double. So Estrada giving back-to-back hits here, a home run and now a double. So Estrada in a little bit of trouble. Mad About You. Oh, Jonathan, I forgot about Mad About You. Absolutely love Mad About You. That was a brilliant, brilliant show. I really enjoyed Mad About You. All right, setting it up. Estrada. He got to get himself out of some trouble here. Swing and a miss by Henry. Runner on second base. Oh, with Balky, Perfect Strangers. Perfect Strangers, Jonathan. Yes, that was good too. Simpsons almost 40 years. That's wild. Cosmic, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. King of Queens was good too, Joey. That was good. I wasn't a huge Seinfeld fan. Wasn't a huge Seinfeld fan, but it had its moments. Perfect Strangers was great. Estrada now 25 pitches. This has definitely been a tough inning for him. Checks the runner, delivers down low. Count goes to 1-2 now. Is a live audience. Yes. When is the next Rocky coming out? Everybody loves Raymond. Yeah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I got into it more after its popularity. But found a cornflake between the stove and the fridge. He won't share. Rick, Married with Children was the best. It's too bad they never revived it. I know he was doing Modern Family, and everybody was kind of doing their own thing for a while, but this one is going to be popped up to right field. Underneath it, the catch is made. Finally, the Blue Jays get an out. Runner is going to tag up. And we got a pitch runner now. Pitch runner over on third base. So here comes Zach Short. Zach Short stepping in. One out now for the Yankees. Estrada staying on the mound. Here's the pitch, swing, and that's going to be chopped just foul. Good swing, though. Boston, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, 6-0 Italy. So I guess Italy and U.S. will move on. Italy, who knew? Yeah, they're doing a Married with Children animated, but it won't be the same. It won't be the same. Fresh Prince was good, Mega. I enjoyed that one. Of course, if you want to go to some of the kid-friendly shows, my all-time favorite growing up was Saved by the Bell. Man, I remember watching Saved by the Bell from the beginning. Night Court was good. Yes, Joey. Joey, do you watch the remake of Night Court? It's not great, but the flavor is still there. It's fun. It's fun. Not the same as the original Night Court, but it's fun. This is going to be poked into right field. That's going to drop in. Another base hit for New York. Here comes Hardman up now. He's going to pitch hit. So Estrada struggling. That's right, Jeffrey. Screech. Yeah, Saved by the Bell. Oh, it was so good. I'm sure for a lot of us, the OG Nightcore with Dan Fielding was, as the Phantom, was a great episode. It was. So Jonathan, so Dan returned. He is in the new Night Court. I think he's like one of the executive producers or something. He was a big reason why the show was brought back. Swing and a miss. Yeah, so he's back. They've brought back Ross on. You remember she was the bailiff, not the bailiff. She was like the security guard or whatever. Roz. They brought her back for a couple of episodes, which was pretty funny. This one drops low. Count goes to 1-2 on Hardman now. No, Andrew, that's wild. That is wild. Home Improvement. Yeah, that was good. Here's the pitch in on the hands. Going to be popped up. Playable. Coming over. Catch is made. 2 down. 2 down. Good fly ball there. So Vivas is going to make his way up now. The second baseman. I was too old for Saved by the Bell. Oh, I loved it. Degrassi High was better. Secret Identity. I wasn't a big Degrassi fan, but Saved by the Bell for me for sure. And it was great because for me going up through school, it actually worked out, right? I had Saved by the Bell, followed that along, and then as I was getting into high school, right, was really when 90210 was kicking over, and I was a huge Beverly Hills 90210 fan just because a lot of it was so relatable. Wonder Years was good. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there. A lot of good stuff. And you just don't get shows like that today anymore. At least I feel. Superstore was really good. We like Superstore in our household. We watch it all the time. The Zach Morris phone. So yeah, it was good. If you have not watched Superstore, it is a fun one. I've heard Yellowstone is good. We still have Survivor. That's right. I am watching it. I missed the first episode, but I watched the last one. I mean, it's the same show. It's nice to see some of the characters back. Good characters. The cast back. Good to have Colby back. I was a big Colby fan the first go around. Did myself at Happy Days. Happy Days was such a fun show. I didn't watch it when it originally aired, but of course watched it after the fact. Same with MASH. MASH was such a fun show. I could always put on an episode of MASH and watch it. You got to watch the first one. Really, really good. Okay. Sure, for me, it was King of Queens. I don't find Kevin James funny. Yeah, so I do. I find Kevin James funny, and you're right. That is a show that's totally, if you're a fan of Kevin James, you'll enjoy it. If you're not, you won't. He's such a... Your sis met him. Oh, Lala, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, oh, Starsky and Hutch, Andrew. That's a classic. One of the OG... that was such a good show, Starsky and Hutch. All right, coming back from commercial break, Salucci is on the mound as we got a pitching change for the Blue Jays. 7-1 New York, pitching change. Salucci comes on to take Vivas. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Taking a long check at the runner. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good strike. Count goes to 1-2. Good job by Salucci. Man, yeah, there were a lot of good ones. As I started getting older and realizing Miami Vice was so good. Hawaii 5-0 I enjoyed. Even the remake of Hawaii 5-0 I enjoyed. Again, checking Salucci, a long, slow delivery. Swing, and this is hammered down the right field side. That's catchable. The catch is made. The Blue Jays give up a couple more, but they are out of it. We're going to the top of the 8th inning. Moving right along. Oof, that was tough. That was a tough one for sure. The Yankees picking up 2 more, 7-1 over the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays now just hanging around. Did you ever watch a show called SWAT? I've heard of it. I don't think I have seen it. I don't think I've seen it myself. A-Team. Yeah, oh yeah, A-Team was fun. So let's see if do you guys remember there was a show, it might have only been 1 season, maybe 2, back in the 80s. There was a motorcycle show called Street Hawk. Street Hawk it's supposed to be like a Knight Rider type of show, but based on a motorcycle. I loved Street Hawk. Such a good, that one I was obsessed with. Street Hawk, and of course, for you helicopter fans, Airwolf. You kind of remember Street Hawk? It was good. And Airwolf. There it is, Jeffrey. That's right. Airwolf was awesome. Yes, Jonathan, I remember that. And the Dodge Viper is one of my favorite cars of all time. I was obsessed with. So I remember when Viper had their show. I do, Mega. I do. That's funny. Hogan's Heroes. There you go. Yeah, I remember, Jonathan. So years ago, there was a Dodge dealership not overly far from where we lived, and when there was certain places we would go, and we would always seem to be driving past it. And one day we were driving past, and you could see in the showroom window they had a red Viper in the showroom, and we pulled in and we went in just to look at it in the showroom. And we're like, do you think they'd let us drive it? And of course, none of us knew how to drive standard car back then, or manual car, manual transmission. So we're like, let's not even ask. Let's just go in and look at it. All right, here we go. Riviera coming in for the Blue Jays at Lagrange, staying on here. You have the full Airwolf on VHS. Nice. Dukes of Hazzard was great orange. Love, yeah, chips too. Viper RT, absolutely, Jonathan. Viper RT10 Turbo, red. Oh, stunning car. The interior is pretty plain, but man, what a stunning car. Talk about a car that just hums. No Springer today. No Springer today. Kita, nice. We got a challenge on this pitch. It is a ball. It is a ball. The call is confirmed. So they're going to lose a challenge. Riviera now count 2-2, top of the 8th inning. Going to swing, good crack of the bat. Flies this one to right field. That's going to be a catch. So he's done. Kasevich is going to check into this game. Called House. No, Jonathan, I haven't heard of a show called House Kitchen. So we're going to see Kasevich stepping in here. I like Kasevich a lot. He's impressed me during this spring. All right, here's the pitch from LaGrange. This is going to be chopped over to second base. Quick pick up over to first in time. So Kasevich is done. And Class A is going to find his way up now. Hill Street Blues, that was good too. A lot of good shows. A lot of good shows being mentioned. Top of the 8th inning. No, Jonathan. No, I am not. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. No, once this stream is done, we're going to wrap it up. We do have the stream for tomorrow night set up. Leafs and Anaheim Ducks. Swing and a miss on the changeup. 0-2 is a count. Got a couple of things to do. Kojak. There's one I haven't heard of for a while. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch with 2 outs. Outside goes to 1-2. Why more pain? Beretta. Forgot about Beretta, actually. Here's a pitch. Swing, and this one is driven to center field. That's going to be another easy catch, a little fly out. We're going to the bottom of 8 for Duke Ellis, Cole Gabrielson, and Kennedy Corona. Emilio Estevez. Oh, I love him. Emilio. So funny. All right, taking a look. Any new changes in the hockey games? Capitals and Flyers now tied at 1s as Travis Konecny scored. Still 2-1 Senators over the Canadians. Come on, Toronto. I know you are now 8L, but don't be a duck. Come on, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. That's okay. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. 6-0 now, Italy over Mexico. Wow, that one surprises me. Venezuela coming back a little bit. It's 2-1 Dominican over Venezuela. That's the top of the 3rd. So those games are continuing to move forward. Ooh-wee. What day? What day is today? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. All right. Tomorrow's Thursday. Got a lot on tap. Tomorrow's going to be a very busy day. So usually we try to go live early on the hockey nights, but it's going to be pretty busy. So we'll probably go busy just before. That's right. Memory lane is fun. So much fun. Tomorrow is Thursday. Lala's like, yes, Sam, all day. Thursdays come after Wednesdays. Yeah, I lost track. I lost track. Yeah, we got a busy stretch coming up. So much going on. One day I'll get around to tidying up around here. Oh, one day. But not one day soon. Kojak made a lot of actors and actresses. And Andrew, I love when that happens. I love when a show is so good and the cast goes on to do a lot of other big things. Always so much fun. Okay. Hey, Dallas is pitching. Ellis coming in. Chad Dallas on the mound. 5'11". Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Gabrielson is very quickly in the hole here. 0-2. Dallas just grip it and rip it. He had a 6.21 ERA in 16 games in AAA. Well, that's not good. He was a 4th-round pick by the Jays in 2021. All right, Dan, take it easy, my friend. Swing and a miss. Probably not, Jonathan. I got a bunch of things I got to do, so I'm not sure I'm going to get a chance to sit down in front of the TV. Hey, Daniel Barry, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. But I'll certainly check the highlights a little bit later. Come on, Montreal. Don't let the Sens beat you. Yankees putting a whooping on the Blue Jays here. 7-1. 1-0 count to Gabrielson now. Dallas delivers. That's going to be hit and foul back. One down here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Need one more hit for the parlay for the Yankees, I assume. Blue Jays, I'm favorite player overall. Oof. That's tough. I mean, Joshua, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I don't necessarily have a favorite overall player. I got a couple that I enjoy, like Ernie Clement and Addison Barger last year. I became big fans of theirs. This is hit hard down the right side. That's gone. Another home run here by Gabrielson. Just stays fair. Cole Gabrielson, another solo home run. 8-1, New York. Tomorrow night, set up for a conversation from hockey to concert of comedy. So Joey, I've had the pleasure of seeing Gabriel Iglesias twice now live. We saw him once. Where the heck did we see him? We saw him once at Scotiabank Arena, actually. That was an interesting show. And we saw him once at the new venue at Woodbine Racetrack. So saw Gabriel Iglesias. He's very, very funny live. And his show on Netflix called Mr. Iglesias is very funny. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. It's just a beatdown right now. Carter right now Carter's a good one. I was thinking more like favorite right now, but if you're going all time of any era, yeah, Joe Carter has to be the guy. A lot of people will say Alomar. A lot of guys that are big on pitchers will go Dave Steve, but yeah, I agree. Joe Carter for me for sure. This one misses down and away. Dallas is throwing, though. He's working quickly. I'm in my baseball game. I'm playing a PlayStation 5. Nice swing and a miss. 2-2. 2-2. Let's see here. Had the over 7.5. Yeah, there you go. And that does it. Little home run to win the parlay. Do it big style. Hey, Lion, how's it going? If Carter has to be number one, he's going to ring him up, strike him out. Nice pitch there by Dallas. Way to go, Dallas. Pat Borders. Pat Borders pretty good, too. 2 down now. 2 down. Here comes Ornelas. He had a solo home run in the 7th. Jonathan looking to do it again. Dallas delivers. Just misses. Going to be a ball. Blue Jays will never have a player like Joe Carter again. I don't know, Steve. I mean, Joe was one of those guys who he was so good at what he did, had all kinds of talent, but he had personality through and through. Now, Vladdy is very good at what he does, and Vladdy has personality as well. But I think Joe Carter just comes across so different than Vladdy. This is going to be popped into center field. That's going to be a base hit. So with 2 down, there's a hit. Another hit for you, Orange. Even though you already got your parlay, why not stack them up? Thank you for the subscribes. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Dallas on the mound now going to face Martinez Jr. for the Yankees. Martinez Jr. He's 1 for 1 with a double earlier today. He's going to swing at the first pitch he sees. Foul that one back. Oh, yes, Jonathan, I've heard of those. Almost 9 o'clock here on the East Coast. Game to about 2.5 hours in. You were 4 when Joe Carter retired. He was something, Joshua. He was something. There you go, Jonathan. Dallas looking, pitches, swinging, popping this one up. In a right field, running over, underneath it, going to make the catch. And that's it. We're going to the top of the 9th inning. Top of the 9th for Lucas, Pinago, and Borfrin. The Blue Jays need a whole lot of runs. They're down to their last 3 outs, and Nathan Lucas is about to kick it off. I'll take this opportunity as we go to the 9th to say thank you, moderators. Appreciate everything you do. Getting me in trouble, keeping the chat moving, laughing, keeping us safe. Thank you all so very, very much. Thank you to everybody who has hit that like button or hit that subscribe today. And just everybody for hanging out and enjoying today's show. Not always fun when your team gets blown out in a regular game, let alone a preseason game. So we thank those that stuck around with us. Tomorrow night, talk about blowouts. The Maple Leafs and the Anaheim Ducks will be playing. Thanks, Lauer. Exactly. So yeah, Leafs and Ducks tomorrow night. And then we'll look at the weekend's schedule and figured it all out. I got to check the boys' hockey schedules as well. But just thanks very much. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I love these games. A lot of people hate these blowout games. I enjoy them because it gives us a chance to talk. Ducks win. They're playing like a super team. They certainly are. Lose, baby, lose. That's right. We'll be seeing how much closer to the bottom 5 can Toronto get tomorrow. Minnie, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words. More baseball action will be coming up. We are just a couple weeks away from the regular season. I cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. Position by position, your favorite players growing up. Oh, I'd have to think about it. That's a hard question. All right, LaGrange back on the mound. We got a pitch hitter coming in. Casey is going to step in. He's going to get a chance to swing the bat. Buffalo on Saturday. Inside, but called strike, 1-1. Yeah, Maple Leafs have a very difficult schedule. Very difficult schedule. Meaning me as well. It's going to be so much fun. The house is going to be rocking when the regular season comes. Get the roof open, bring the sunshine and the nice weather. 22-0. Swing and a miss. Big cut there. And he's going to go down Legrande with a great pitch. One down. Panago is going to find his way up here now. He's going to be hoping not to be out number 2. He'll be going over 9. Yeah, Joshua, they have such a hard stretch. And in the middle of it, they have 2 games, one against the Rangers, one against the Blues, which you'd think would be the easier games of the stretch. But we saw how they got embarrassed in New York. And quite frankly, of all the games they have left to play, the game against the Rangers and the game against the Blues are 2 games they really should try and lose. Because those are ones where we want those teams to gain points. 1-1 count here on Panago. LaGrange is just throwing hard. Greg, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the crazy. Welcome to the madness. We appreciate it. 258 average in AA, AAA over 131 games for Yandrik Panago. Panago has that lips tattooed on the side of his neck. Remember the first time we saw him come up and we went, what? He has lips tattooed on his neck. Swing and a miss. Another big strikeout. That's 2 down. Blue Jays are down to their last out of the ball game. The Blues need to be investigated after the New York game. Yeah, that was crazy. Let's not investigate them till after the season, right? We want them to do the same. We want them to beat up and lose to the Leafs. So Beaufort coming in, first pitch. First strike, even though that one was way low. 101 miles an hour. Jace Beaufort with a 207 average in single A, double A, 85 games. Swing, he hits this one hard. And that's going to be a fly ball and a catch. And this game is over. All done. Your winner, Cam Schlittler, is going to get the win. He goes to 2-0. Eric Lauer takes the loss, and Lagrange picks up the save. Although, how is that a save? It's not really a save situation. Maybe when he came into the game, it was. I have to back that up, see when he came in. Anyways, Toronto, 1 run, scored in the 4th inning on 4 hits. The Yankees, 4 in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, 8 runs on 10 hits. Ultimately, it was not a good game. Not a good game at all. But hey, it's preseason, so it doesn't really matter. 6-0 Italy over Mexico. A big game there. They're trying to move on and knock out Mexico. We will see you all very soon. Again, thank you so much for everything. Joshua, thank you for all the gifts today. Really, really appreciate that. Thanks so much, Richard, for the super chat. And Lala, 24 months, celebrating an anniversary, which Lala, I totally missed that when you put it in earlier. Like, what are you talking about, an anniversary? How did I miss it? Way over my head. Thank you all so much for sticking with us. It was fun, always fun going back, talking about all the old shows, and we'll keep it going. Raptors coming on, hockey is on, lots of good stuff to watch. We'll see you tomorrow, Leafs and Ducks. You never know what's going to happen. We'll see you next time. Thank you for everything. My name is Sam. This is the Samuel B12 Experience. Tell your friends, tell your roommates, tell your cousins, your nephews, your aunts, your uncles. Just tell everybody, come on over, check us out, subscribe. Don't forget to check us out on all social media. Search SamwellB12 to find us, except on Instagram. It's SamwellB12 Experience. Thanks for being a fan, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody. Take care.